Another day, another story. Hello and welcome to our YouTube video where we will be discussing the differences between brand name medicine and generic medicine. This is a topic that has been debated for many years, and we're here to shed some light on the matter. We'll be discussing the differences in price, quality, and effectiveness. What are brand name medicines? First, let's define what brand name medicines are. Brand name medicines are drugs that are marketed under a specific brand name by a pharmaceutical company. These companies invest a lot of money into research and development, and they hold exclusive rights to produce and sell these drugs for a certain period of time. Examples of brand name medicines include Tylenol, Advil, and Zyrtec. What are generic medicines? On the other hand, generic medicines are drugs that are made to be identical to the brand name version. However, they are marketed under their chemical name rather than a brand name. These drugs are usually cheaper because they don't require the same level of investment in research and development. Examples of generic medicines include ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and cetirizine. Price. One of the main differences between brand name medicines and generic medicines is price. Brand name medicines are generally more expensive than generic medicines. This is because the pharmaceutical company that owns the brand name has invested a lot of money into research and development, and they need to recoup those costs. Generic medicines, on the other hand, are much cheaper because they don't require the same level of investment. Quality. Another important consideration is quality. Both brand name medicines and generic medicines are subject to the same standards set by regulatory agencies. This means that they are both required to meet the same safety and efficacy standards. However, some people believe that brand name medicines are of higher quality because they are made by a reputable pharmaceutical company. While this may be true in some cases, it's important to remember that generic medicines are made to be identical to the brand name version, and they undergo the same rigorous testing. Effectiveness. Finally, let's talk about effectiveness. Many people believe that brand name medicines are more effective than generic medicines, but this is not necessarily true. As we mentioned earlier, both brand name medicines and generic medicines are subject to the same standards, and they are required to be identical in terms of dosage, strength, and quality. This means that they should have the same therapeutic effect. It's worth noting that some people may experience a placebo effect when taking brand name medicines, meaning they believe the medicine is more effective simply because of the brand name. This can lead to a perception that brand name medicines are better than generic medicines, even though they may be chemically identical. Another important factor to consider is that not all generic medicines are created equal. While they are required to be chemically identical to the brand name version, there may be slight variations in inactive ingredients, which can affect how the medicine is absorbed and metabolized by the body. This can lead to differences in how effective the medicine is for some people. It's important to talk to your healthcare provider if you have any concerns about switching from a brand name medicine to a generic version. In summary, there are pros and cons to both brand name medicines and generic medicines. Brand name medicines may be more expensive, but they can provide a sense of reassurance for some people. Generic medicines may be cheaper, but they are just as safe and effective as the brand name version. When it comes down to it, the choice between brand name and generic medicines is a personal one, and it's important to talk to your healthcare provider about which option is best for you. We hope this video has helped you better understand the differences between these two options. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.